What's going on, guys? Coming at you with another video on the Father's Day build. I'm going to admit I have been doing a little bit of work since the last video, but I haven't gone too far. So let's take a look. All right, I got a few more packages in the mail. So if you remember last time, I went to try to put the bumper on and I realized I remembered, and yeah, it takes the Jeep bumper takes different mounts than all the other ones. Actually, I think every one of them are different. But anyway, so what I did is I went and ordered this magnetic body mount bumper from Shaka Hobbies. Yeah, very cool. I've bought some other stuff from this place too. I just can't remember what exactly it was. It was just, so if you look on Reddit, I bought those deep dish, like fluorescent green rims that I put on Baby Digger for a little bit. They don't look very good. I think I might actually use them on snakebite. I think the color green will go good on snakebite, but whatever, it's a different video. So yeah, check them out. Very cool. I'll post a link to this in the description. But so yeah, let's take a look. So I went ahead, and if you guys remember the last video I did on this, my pinion gear did not fit on the Power Hobby motor. So I went down to my local hobby shop and they did not have just a pinion gear, and I was impatient because Father's Day is right around the corner. And as it is, the body is not going to be done getting painted until after Father's Day, and I'm leaving on a camping trip on Saturday, so yeah, definitely going to be late. But anyway, so I picked up a stocky, and I slapped that in there, and I put my battery tray on. I cut the back off a little bit because I got some longer batteries that I picked up from my hobby shop too. These guys right here, these 950 milliamp, very cool. They last a tremendous long time. I think the last time I used them, I got better part of a day out of these. Yeah, because obviously just creeping around on the course on and off all day long, yeah, you get quite the use out of them. I can't post the link, but if you look on Amazon, you'll find all kinds of these. So yeah, and I picked up this off of Amazon too. You can find them on eBay also, the magnetic body mounts. I forget what they're actually referred to on Amazon, but yeah, very cool. This one is actually for a deadbolt, but I think I'm gonna trim it down a little bit because I can't find a Jeep one. They are out there for a Jeep. It just got the single post here in the center. I just drilled out a hole and mounted it in there, but I'll probably trim these guys off just to make it look a little bit more appealing. And yeah, I ordered another Trio steering link, put that on there for my dad. So yeah, everything is going to be basically black and brass colored on this build because I want it to look as close to his Jeep as possible. So yeah, I think it's looking good so far. Gonna be slapping these on there. I might actually change these out and put them on the rock locks because the tread pattern on the rock locks looks a little bit closer to what my dad has on his Jeep. So, but for now, I'm just gonna put these on because I'm waiting to make a decision on that. But yeah, more than likely they're going to be going on the rock locks. So yeah, I think today, guys, what I'm going to do is These are shocks that I got from Apex, and the only reason that I am not using them on any of my trucks right now is kind of petty in my mind. It's just a little OCD thing. These labels are only printed on one side of the shock. So they're all seem to be right-handed shocks. So yeah, what I am going to do is I'm just going to swap out the tops just because I like the look of the metal color down here. And I'm going to swap them out with some tops off the stockies. So yeah, they're not metal, but I think they'll still look pretty nice. And you still get the adjustable damping springs too. So yeah, let's get into it. It's pretty simple, very simple. Yeah, thread this all the way down, just like that, and then grab onto it pretty tight, and then just spin the top off. So I posted a couple of things on Upper Left's Reddit page, and he pointed out, I don't know, it's another OCD that I have of mine. For some reason, I have it in my head that I think it's best to mount the shocks with the cylinders like inward, but I guess the proper way to do it is both backward. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably use his advice. I like him a lot. He tends to know what he's doing, so yeah, I'm going to start mounting them with the cylinders backward. So anyway, and I've never actually taken these off the stock ones before. Oh yeah, that came off pretty easy, just like that. And I do believe I might just go ahead and leave that ball in there. Yeah, I'll probably just leave the ball in there. If later on I might change it out, because I do believe the hole is still the same size as what it is for the brass insert. I haven't really checked that, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. So, and I'm pretty positive these are just going to thread right on there, like so. Oh yeah, look at that. Bam. Look at that. Slight different in color, but I think it will look alright for now. Yeah, I got some just black hot racing ones coming, but at least I can get this working and get it all together so I can give it to my dad as soon as possible. Of course, by the time I get back from camping, the hot racing ones will probably be here, but whatever. At least this makes me feel better getting this thing rolling for my dad. There's that one. So yeah, I'm just going to do the other three off camera just to kind of keep this video a little shorter. So I will be right back. Okay guys, we are back, and bam, got all of them up and mounted. So now we should just throw them on the truck. Oh, I gotta get some bolts here a second. I got a whole slew of them. You're in this hobby long enough, you'll end up coming up with a collection of screws yourself. Only a matter of time. I don't think I need, yeah, I better go with those. What? And those screws, guys, I believe are from Suspension Links. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're from Suspension Links. And the reason why I'm only using 4 is because I'm using the stock ball on here for the top. So, alrighty, grab my 1.3 hex, I should say. I was gonna say millimeter. Definitely not millimeter. And screw that in here. I think this battery tray is actually a deadbolt battery tray just because the shock mount is in the back of the body mount posts, and that is usually because the deadbolts have the shorter suspension links in the front. So I'm pretty positive that's a deadbolt body mount. Or I think that's all one unit. The ESC shock tower body mount thing is all one piece, I believe. Oops. Sorry, guys. That might have been kind of loud. Sweet. Got another one over here. So yeah, going to be taking a little bit of a break. Leaving to go camping on Saturday. So I might post a couple of videos while I'm out there, do some crawling with a couple of my trucks. I'm thinking about taking the Donko and Snakebite with me, so we shall see. And again, guys, if you have any idea as far as videos go, like any ideas for filming another series or I don't know, anything, open to suggestions. I have decided to actually mount these shocks down here just because I feel you get a little bit more flexibility out of it. So that's why there's no shock tower mounts. Oh, and when mounting these shocks on, guys, if you don't know, these shocks on these brass parts, there's a bigger and a smaller radius, and you always want to have the bigger one outward, and that is to prevent these little rubber gaskets from popping off. So this little one is smaller. One, I believe, is to help you slide your rubber gaskets on. So you just want to make sure that is up against like the axle, or if it's on the top, you want it up against the frame, and the bigger circle part of it pointing out. Yep. that screw up. And that thing is getting stuck. Yep, so me and the family are going to be going to, we actually bought a membership. There is like a camping timeshare kind of thing going on here, over here in Michigan, and I believe they have a couple of them in Ohio. But and yeah, everybody's like, oh, timeshares are great, oh, timeshares are horrible, but whatever. Yeah, I think we paid, it's a lifetime membership. I think we paid like $5,000 for it, and it's, yeah, we don't have to pay each time we go. There's no maintenance fees. Yeah, it's stinking awesome, and we live within like a half hour of 2 of their locations. One in Grand Haven, Michigan, and the other one is in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Our favorite one so far is Grand Haven, just because of Coast Guard Festival that they put on every year up there. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, and we don't even have to be camping. Like, we take advantage, like the Grand Haven one actually used to be a Yogi Bear campground, and so they got go-karts, miniature golf, they got pools, and we can totally use all the facilities even though we're not camping. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. But there's the shocks, guys. Sorry for my little ramble, but I think this video, we're doing good. It's only 17 minutes. Let's throw this body mount on. That'll look pretty sweet on there. Is that too far? Yep. Okay, so there are 2 holes on either side, and your normal bumper brackets will have an aligning pin. So those 2 holes are going to line up with the first 2 holes on the frame. I mean, you can shove it in if you need to, but I'm going to start there until I get my body back. I'm actually having a buddy I used to work with. I used to paint cars in the collision repair industry, and I'm pretty good friends with a guy that still works there, so he is painting the body for me, and he's gone camping right now. So that is why it's taking so long to paint, and then when he gets back I'll be gone. So yeah, just timing wise did not play out very well, but worth it in the long run. I think it's gonna look really freaking cool. So, and there's the bumper, guys. Bam. So this thing, obviously, it's got the spare tire mount, and there's a little logo. That's pretty cool. It's got the spare tire mount. So, but this will mount in place of the business on the back of the Jeep body. Obviously this is the outside one, and that's the inside one, and then once it's on the body, bam, it just sticks right there, and then the front one will stick here, so it'll be bam. It's gonna be pretty sweet. And now just for I gotta watch my language, I'm not used to that. Throw these on here. Actually, you know what? I have an extra pair of those wheel extenders. I think I'm going to throw them on too. I just did a tutorial / comparison on these a few videos back. Feel free to check that out. I don't feel it was a very good like outcome of the video, just because I used my baby son of a digger truck, and that thing is extremely top heavy. And I don't really have a good side hill on my track, so I was just kind of creeping up my big teeter-totter, so it was more of like a flexibility test. But yeah, it didn't really seem to do any bit of difference. I just need to get some more low down weight on my son of a digger truck. I always jiggle it back and forth like that just to make sure I'm not over tightening it, if in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing. And so if you look, I think I mentioned this in that little tutorial I did on these. You see how this has got those ears on it? Well, on the front I took and grinded them off. And that is because a lot of my trucks, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 axials, and it seems like these front outer axle shafts are shorter than the back. So if you leave these ears on, you can get to the point where you can start over tightening the wheel nut. So, and this just prevents that from happening by grinding that off a little bit. So yeah, it just takes and gives you more thread, and these little nuts will bottom out on this threads before you over tighten. Just a little trick I've learned. I actually did it to the plastic ones too. Why isn't that popping on there now? Huh. That is not wanting to go on for some stupid reason. Oops. There it goes. Still loose. Grab another tire. Da, 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 da. Just like that. Ooh, I got lucky. I didn't have anything on there. These things can fall out. Those little pins back there, they can fall out pretty easy, and I just got lucky. Mine didn't fall out yet. There we go, guys. She is pretty much done, other than the body. Yeah, look at that. I like it. That is going to be pretty cool. The body is really going to set it off. I'm excited to show you guys what it's going to look like. I got some decent flex out of that. Not too crazy. I think it'll do just fine. Oh, and I did put the upgraded servo in there for him too. Yep. So this is another thing that came in the mail. steel drive shafts, and I tell you what, there is some weight to these. If I didn't do such a crazy customizing job on baby son of a digger, I might have put these on there to give it more low down weight, but yeah, so I actually had to shorten the back drive shaft on that truck. I believe the front drive shaft is the stock deadbolt drive shaft, so I might be able to make something work with those. We shall see. And then I picked up these LED light kit for the axial Jeep body. Right there's the company, made in China. And it actually didn't take that long to get these. It only took like maybe 6 days, if that, from the time I ordered them. Yeah, I'll find the link and post that in the video too, along with the drive shafts I bought. They're just an off-brand, China brand. So, yeah, steel, drive shaft, transmission shaft, whatever. Yep. So yeah, I'll post them in there. And that shall wrap it up, guys. We're creeping on a half hour here. Hope you guys didn't mind my babbling. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool having you guys along for this project. Let me know what you think in the comments. Smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.